The time has come for us to preview Panathinaikos versus Rangers second leg. Welcome back to the channel. Let me paint you a picture. About 6 weeks ago when this game got announced, I said we'd scud this wee Diddy team. And after the first leg, I'm feeling a wee bit confident. But in the first 45 minutes, I almost shat my pants because I thought they were going to have a 2 or 3 or 4-0 lead at half time. But then second half, things went our way. We woke up. We decision went our way as well. Well, I say we decision went. It did go our way, but the guy had it coming, right? He cheated in the first half, so he was definitely worth that second yellow. Make no mistake about it. We take a 2-0 lead over to Athens. I haven't looked at the weather forecast. All I'm hearing is, Rangers won't be able to cope with the heat. The pressure cooker, 41 degrees. All this talk, right? If we don't win, well, I say if we don't win. Personally, I don't care. I'd rather us win, but if we draw or we lose 2-1 or 1-0 or 3-2 and still go through, I'll be a happy man, right? But if we crash it and we lose on penalties, or we lose 3-0, 4-1, etc., etc., this will be nothing more than a bottle job. We're in a good position against a team that's no that special. Let's be real. Yeah, were they one of the harder teams we could have drew in the second qualifying round? Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and deny that. But we're better than Panathinaikos, and over the course of 2 legs, normally the quality shines through, and it's going to shine through tomorrow. Make no mistake about it, and that's why I put it up like this. I didn't say, is it going to end the Rangers win, a draw, or Panathinaikos to win? No, we come with the hard hitting here, and that is, who's advancing to the third qualifying round? Is it going to be us or Panathinaikos? And 323 votes later, bit of short notice here, I probably should have put this poll up. I mean, I said I was going to put the Middlesbrough poll up, forgot to do it, and then I put this one up late. But you know what? Better late than never. So, 323 votes later, last place, second place, Panathinaikos, 24% of the vote going their way. So, basically a quarter of people believing that Panathinaikos are going to be saying sayonara to us, and they'll be taking on Dynamo Kiev, it looks like, in the third qualifying round of the Europa League. I'm hoping that is the case. I mean, I'm not saying there's no chance we go out, because we could bottle it. I do believe that Russell Martin's style will be better domestically than it will be in Europe, but we're taking a 2-0 lead, man. People, see, for us to go out, we're going to have to lose by 3 goals over the course of 120 minutes, or by 2 then on penalties. I just don't see that happening. Maybe I'll eat my words. Maybe I will, but I'm going for Rangers to win and go through. Well, I'll say win. Win the tie. As for my scoreline, we'll wait till we read the comments, but 76% of people have went with us to advance to the third qualifying round, where it will be, of course. It looks like it's going to be Servette, which I welcome. Who's our team? Victoria Pleasant. I know Servette's beat Victoria Pleasant away from home, so maybe that would suggest that, Servette's better than them, but either or, man. To me, those are 2 teams that are quite similar to a Panathinaikos. I'd say Victoria Pleasant are the team that's probably the worst at the 3. But I almost feel like with Servette, they're not as defensive as Pleasant, and that might suit us a bit more going against them. So that's why I wouldn't mind Servette. Either or, man. We should be beating those 2 teams, whoever it is. But we've got to beat this team first. We've got to beat them over the 2 legs. And we'll dive into the comments. So, first comment there. 1 each. I'll give that a wee heart. 1 each suits me, because that means we're through. But I'm a coefficient kind of guy. I like the coefficient cup, and I would rather us win. I mean, take it, the coefficient. I mean, I'd rather us just win the game of football, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter as long as we go through to the third qualifying round. We are the people. I expect it. A wee score prediction there. But no. The people ran by Catholics. James Doran. Big Jock knew how to win the European Cup, says James Duran. This is what we're getting into here in the preview, folks. Come on, I just wanted to talk about the football, brother. But there you go. And then Mr. Freeland says 4-1 Panathinaikos. So, he's predicting that Panathinaikos are actually going to beat Rangers over the tie 4-3, and they're going to... If we get scored at 4-1 by Panathinaikos, that's unacceptable, man. Forget about 41 degree heat. Should I even look? No, I'm not even going to bother looking at the temperature. Whether it's 41 degrees or 60, which would be unpleasant. I mean, there hasn't been a temperature recorded that high enough, so that wouldn't be right. When they literally cannot have. What is the highest? I think it's Death Valley or something. It was like 50 odd degrees, which is unfathomable, man, to even think about being in. It would be absolutely insane. I'm hoping it doesn't end 4-3 to Panathinaikos, but what am I going for? Honestly, we were brutal in the first 45 minutes, but we were brutal in the first 45 minutes against Bruges, brutal in the first 45 minutes against Middlesbrough. I know different teams kind of in each game. In the Panathinaikos game, that was the team that you will expect to play in this one. But we can't have stopped. We can't afford to start so badly. Because we got away with it against Panathinaikos. Like I said, could have been 2 or 3 down, and if we go 2 or 3 down in this, they are level, or they will take the lead of the tie, and by God, that's not what you want. Now, in terms of team news, Asgard is still out. Igamani is still out. Well, I say still out. He was playing last week. I don't know what's happened. I mean, Kuda's move. I don't really know what to believe with Igamani in terms of his moving away, because 1 minute it's off, 1 minute there's a big bid in. I honestly, I'm sick of talking about Igamani in the transfer saga. I want the guy to stay, but if he's going to move on, then I'd rather it happen now instead of dragging it out, because then we can be able to get a replacement in. But fuck it, I'll go 2 each. I'll go Rangers 2, Panathinaikos 2, us to win 4-2, and book ourselves into a European game next week. And I've heard people discuss, what about the league games in the next couple of weeks? We could have European games either side of it. Folks, we're going to have European games either side of it regardless. You know, it's either going to be the or the champion, and I'd rather the champions. Even though I think the Europa League tune's much better, but I want the Champions League music blasting all the way until January, even though I think the tune is actually inferior to the Europa League. I don't know how they've done that. I think the Europa League's such a great tune, but anyway, the only tune I want to hear is Rangers winning. And we'll win 4-2, because I'm going 2 each. Leave it down below. Back tomorrow. It's on Freeview. It's on BBC Scotland, the iPlayer, whatever you want to watch it on. It's for free. No Premier Sports, no Rangers TV about it. Massive game. Can we kick off the week for the coefficient with a win, a draw, or is it going to be a defeat? We'll have to wait and see. But I'm looking forward to it, man. A lot of pressure. And, I mean, as much as I'd rather us, be guaranteed Champions League football, it is pretty. I'd rather no qualifiers, but it is kind of great being in July and there's these heavy hitting games already, man. The nail biters. I enjoy it, but obviously you only enjoy it when you win. When you go out, they're soul destroying. But anyway, leave your thoughts down below. 2 each. Peace.